This life I have, this ain't really the way it's supposed to go. This is an exceptional gift from God. This is an amazing amount of grace and favor he done gave me. So, I mean, why not? I can't take credit for none of this. I really can't. I mean, look, I work hard, but really, everybody work hard. My biggest influence, my father was very funny. I used to love listening to him tell jokes when he was barbecuing. But the guy for me was Richard Pryor. That was the guy. It was just nobody. He was just with a microphone. It's a hard business, man. You got a mic stand, a spotlight, a bar stool, and a glass of water. That's my office. And I turned it into by the grace of God, I turned it into a massive career. That was one of the best things I ever did in my life. I took a chance. I just jumped. I tell everybody, at one point in your life, you're gonna have to jump. You just gotta go. You gotta go. You cannot play it safe your whole life. You know, ships are safe when they're in port, right? A ship is safe in port, but that ain't what ships is built for. You're built to sail. You're built to be in rough water. You're built to go far away places. You are not built to stay in port. If your job is your port, now if it's the job of your dreams, that's one thing. But if you don't like your job, you just staying in port because it's safe, you're not built for that. You're a ship. You're built to sail. You're built for troubled waters. You just need God on the boat with you. That's all you need. And you go on about your business and live your life and be free. You know, that's the thing. You have to take chances, man. If you play it safe, it's not a good life. Safe is not a good life. You got to take risk, man. You got to get out there and get treacherous. And eventually God, he smooths the water out for you. You make a little bit of money, you'll be all right, you know. But before you die, you should take a chance. Before you leave this world, you should take a chance. This life I have, this ain't really the way it's supposed to go. This is an exceptional gift from God. This is an amazing amount of grace and favor he done gave me. So, I mean, why not? I can't take credit for none of this. I really can't. I mean, look, I work hard, but really, everybody work hard. This is favor, man. God just did me a real solid. This a lot of favor, man. He just let a dream come true, man. He just allowed me for a dream to come true. Now, faith without works is dead. You gotta work. I do work extremely hard, but that don't mean I'm supposed to be this. You know what I mean? Like, people always say, man, did you always see this happening? No. How could I saw this happening? I didn't even know this existed. I had no concept of this. All I really wanted, man, after I got started, I just wanted to be one of the premier stand-ups in the country. When the Kings of Comedy came out, I was good. I thought I had arrived. I said, man, thank you, Lord, that's it. I had no idea what he was really gonna do to me. I had no idea what he'd do for me. Please prepare for this process to continue the rest of your life. There are nothing but difficulties in achieving your goal. Listen, folks, success is hard. It's really hard. We just need to get that part straight. Success is hard. But I got news for you. Having lived in a car for 3 years, being not successful is hard too. Now, here's the difference between the two hards. Being not successful and hard, and trying to become successful and hard. When you are not successful and hard, there are no options. You can't decide where you're going to dinner. You can't decide if you're going to buy a pair of shoes. You can't decide if you're going on vacation. You can't decide what you're going to eat. You don't have options. On the road to success, it's hard, but it creates options for you. It does. Look, see, people get hung up on the fact that I'm not a millionaire yet. But hold up, man. There's joy in the journey. See, on your way to becoming a millionaire, how about if you celebrate making $50,000 a year? Don't you remember when you didn't have that? Then when you get $100,000, there's another celebration. Because guess what? It's 2 times more than 50. You make $150,000, there's another celebration. See, there's joy in the journey. But people get bogged down with, I ain't a millionaire yet, and they remain unhappy. And now you block all the rest of the blessings God got for you. Because God, the more you're grateful, the more he gives you to be grateful for. So now, God gives you 150, you got your lips stuck out. Why would he give you some more stuff not to be grateful for? My younger self, in my 20s, if I had just kept my foot on the gas pedal in my 20s, I spent all of my 30s making up for all the mistakes I made in my 20s. I spent all of my 40s being what I could have been in my 30s. That's what I would tell my 20-year-old self, if I could just keep my foot on the gas. Because when you're 20, man, you just think it's all good. Nah, man. Them 20s are some important years. You know, I messed my credit up in the 20s. I did a lot of 20s that I paid for dearly. I could change that. But then again, at the same time, I needed everything in my life to happen in the exact order that it happened in order for me to be who I am today. And that's the thing that you have to remember, that God is processing you. Everything that's happening to you now is just the process. God is going to give you everything you ask for if you keep the faith, but you have to keep the faith. If you keep the faith, you are going to get everything you ask for at an appointed time. But you got to stay faithful so you can get to the appointed time. Most people give up long before the appointed time. You're going to get everything plus some stuff you never even asked for if you keep the faith. That's what you have to do. If you do that, man, I can't even tell you what he'll do for you. Because he took me way past where I thought I wanted to go. I thought when I was Kings of Comedy, I thought that was it. That's all I ever wanted to do, be one of the premier stand-ups in the country. Kings of Comedy hit. We toured for 4 or 5 years, man. Oh, we made money. We were the premier stand-ups on earth. Nobody was bigger than us. I thought that was it. I had no idea what God was going to do for me. No idea, man. Wow. See, you have to keep going, because you just don't know when God is going to flip the switch. And he can't tell you when he's going to flip the switch, because it would destroy the one thing that he requires from you, faith. See, if you knew when it was going to happen, it wouldn't require faith. It would just take patience. But faith is the belief in things that you cannot see. You have to understand on your road to success that you just have to keep believing in this thing that you can't clearly see.